This is Money Moves Wednesday, August the 27th. I am Bosin Amafaya. We're live at the FMDQ studios in Lagos. So let's start with corporate news. EthioTel has announced an ambitious 3-year strategy aimed at transforming the state-owned operator into all-digital services company. The plan unveiled this week by the company's CEO, Frehiwa Tamiru, targets a revenue of 235.8 billion naira for the 2025 financial year, and that's about 45.6% increase. EthioTel forecasts device sales to contribute 11.5% to headline revenue, marking a strategic shift from reliance on voice and data. The listed telco plans to also launch an EthioTel branded handsets within a year in the Ethiopian market.
In Mozambique, India is strengthening its economic and development ties with Africa with the 20th CII India-Africa Conclave in New Delhi. This brings together leaders and businesses to explore opportunities in agriculture, energy, healthcare, infrastructure, and digital partnerships, advancing Africa's growth agenda and deeper integration into global value chains. Let's listen.
Leveraging technology for inclusive growth, whether it was through Aadhaar, which gave a digital identity to 1 billion plus people, and you have similar issues in many countries in Africa. And what Aadhaar did was it made accessing social services, it brought in financial inclusion at a scale and pace.
Still on earnings, Zimbabwe's leading commercial lender, First Capital Bank, saw a 128% surge in half-year profit after tax to 633.7 million ZiG, as total income jumped 123% to 10 billion ZiG. Customer deposits grew 70% to 65 billion ZiG, while the loan book expanded to 2.1 billion ZiG, supported by strong growth in agriculture, manufacturing, services, and tourism. Total assets rose to 82.7 billion ZiG from 47.5 billion ZiG a year earlier. The bank declared an interim dividend of 307 cents per share. Finally, on news now, happening in Kampala today is the UK-Uganda Agro-Industrialization Forum, where UK and Uganda are deepening ties in agriculture, trade, and investment. The focus is on exploring British expertise to boost productivity in Uganda while creating new export opportunities under the duty-free developing countries trading scheme. Let's listen.
We always say agriculture is the backbone of Uganda's economy. Now, of course, this is a very interesting statement, because when you say backbone, if your backbone is not strong, then you're bad, isn't it? So we say agriculture is the backbone of our economy. What do we do to strengthen it? Very interesting. We contribute about 23% of our GDP.
Now let's move into commodities, and this way the market is beginning to get a little bit rattled, as it were. Again, Ukraine peace deal. Would there be a peace on the table? There were separate meetings being held this week by the U.S. officials, Donald Trump officials, with officials from Ukraine, as well as that of Russia, to at least agree to some sort of ceasefire at the end to that 3-year brutal war. That is on paper. Then you've got also in the news today, the U.S. Energy Information Agency, the EIA, saying the U.S. Crude inventory for last week was down by 2.39 million barrels. That's also today being considered by the market. Then finally, you've got the India being hit with a 50% tariff by the United States. That is also in focus. So oil prices therefore begin to move up 0.3%, as we saw around 12:45 GMT. As the US WTI is concerned, 63.48, 0.236%. Nat gas saw a very massive upside. You can see the number 2.36 on the dashboard. Now that's what's going on, because the European gas prices went up because there's now a renewed supply of LNG to Europe. And that's about it all for today. Wrapping it up on the market and how money moves market here on your Money Moves from Frontier Africa Reports from me, Bosin Amafaya, and the rest of the team here at the FMDQ studios. We thank you for watching. I will see you next time.